Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself crypto lifers and jumping on in to the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in and being a part of the crew. Amazing news tonight. Amazing news today. This channel is about to explode. I'm telling you right now, this channel is about to do some serious damage. I got some amazing news. I can't share it, but I just literally got home and received an email literally in the last half an hour that has changed my entire perspective on life. And I'm telling you right now, you may see me on one of the biggest channels on YouTube not too long from now. That's all I'm gonna say. Little bit of something, you know. Now the live stream is late. I apologize for that. I was supposed to be live today at 8:30 like I usually am on a Sunday night for Bitcoin. And the weekly candle close. The weekly candle close, my friends. The weekly candle close. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and being a part of this as we break it down. And I'd like to show you something that's on my radar. I'm looking at PNT. Looking a little crispy here on the 1 hour, pushing to the upside, getting a retest, coming back down and bouncing. 200-day moving average, bearish cross. Look, moving averages are very tight. Remember the last time they got very tight? We got a nice blast to the upside. I'm just saying. PNT looking pretty nice to me. Possible 40% gains to the measured move. Resistance up at 120 from the 99. But I'm just saying, it's on my radar. I'm looking at PNT. Hex is also on the radar. Hex in a beautiful cup and handle here. Getting ready for its next leg to the upside, in my humble opinion. I could see Hex at about 35. Not too long from now. Very oversold on the 1 hour, pushing up to the upside with momentum. Shoulder, head, and possible shoulder there. Look, if we zoom in and look at that, you see the shoulder, head, and shoulder there. Inverted head and shoulder on Hex. So just, hey, you've been on the channel for a minute and a half. I've already given you two things that just make you look. All right, we talk about STMX for BTC as well. This has been on my radar for a while. It is very, very tight. That daily is getting ready for a move. It's only a matter of time. You could mine some Bitcoin. Again, not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own research before getting into any coin, project, or trade. All right? And I'm still in sunny Florida. I'll tell you why. I was supposed to fly out tomorrow. Have to fly out on Tuesday because there is a snowstorm coming into the East Coast. That's going to affect a lot of the flights flying through the middle DC area. And so, because of that, my flight has been infringed upon by Mr. Winter, and I will have to stay in Florida for one more day. Oh, God. I'm so happy. One more beautiful day in Florida. Actually, tomorrow's actually going to be cool, though. I think tomorrow's going to be one of the cool days when I look at it. I had a quote I wanted to talk about because it's kind of what I'm doing here on the channel. It encompasses a lot of what I do, how I'm feeling, how I'm pushing the channel, and why. But this is Robert Kennedy. Robert Kennedy said some amazing things. He was an amazing man, in my humble opinion. He says, each time a man stands up for an ideal, or acts to improve the lot of others, or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope, and crossing each other from a million different centers of energy, and daring those ripples build energy and crossing each other from a million different centers of energy and daring. Those ripples build a current that can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance. I hope you're hearing us because we know who you are and we're coming for you. And you don't think we are, but we are. We're coming for you, and I know you know who you are, and I know you know who we are. We're coming for you. And it's only a matter of time till you beg for mercy. Maybe we'll give it to you at that chance in time. Maybe. Maybe. If I see in your pupils that you really realize the errors of your ways. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. But remember that. And I try to come here on the stream every day to improve the lot of others. That's it. We improve the lot of others. Try to help people figure out their way through cryptocurrency. I don't want people getting schemed. I don't want people sending BSC USDT to Ethereum USDT and losing money on their Binance or their MetaMask wallet, using DeFi wrong, getting to high risk APYs and just losing it. I am here to show you the pitfalls of cryptocurrency. You can watch me make all the mistakes, go up and down. I experiment through cryptocurrency and I can teach you the pitfalls of crypto. So, hope you're having a wonderful day out there wherever you are. I'm in sunny Sarasota, Florida. It was a beautiful 80 degrees today. Partly cloudy, absolutely beautiful. I got some sun again, like I do every day when I'm in sunny Florida. But shout out to all the Floridians. And, you know, I was late today because Jesse Marshall, one of the patrons. So, you know, I met 4 of the paying patrons who live in Florida. 4 of them while I was here for 2 weeks. I've never experienced anything like that, honestly. Actually, that's not true. My first YouTube channel, I met a guy named Demon Seed, an older man that was doing YouTube. And he came out to Long Island, and we ended up getting to meet each other. And we had been friends online and talked online. We met through YouTube. We met through being drone guys on YouTube, through commenting and talking and back and forth. And, yeah. And because of that, when he came out, and so YouTube, this is the second time in my life where YouTube has brought people into my life. But that's why I love YouTube. YouTube is a way to bring people that you want into your life. Start a YouTube channel, tell the world who you are, and the world will come to you. You know what I'm saying? And then go travel and meet those people like I did. Rodney Robinson, spent multiple days with Rodney. Shout out to Rodney. Couldn't make it over to the house today. I was just sitting with my wife. We were going over what to do. Had to go over plans, sit on the phone, handle all sorts of stuff. And then Jesse Marshall was nice enough to invite me to dinner tonight, 5 p.m. Took my entire family to dinner. Insane. I mean, I'm talking... It was a dinner. Like, we had the appetizer, which I ate most of. We had, you know, then we had an amazing main course. I had the veal ossobuco. It was unbelievable. Beautiful. At Cafe BACI. Shout out to Cafe BACI. Give them a little bit of a plug here. Cafe BACI in Sarasota. See if we can get a picture here of the restaurant. Right here, look, Cafe BACI, Sarasota's finest Italian restaurant. Favorite Italian. It was amazing. It was amazing. I'm telling you. Homemade pasta from scratch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they did it. They did it right. They definitely did it right. They did it right. So, shout out to Jesse, man. I can't believe it. Took my whole family to dinner. I'm talking me, my wife, my child. I'm in shock, man. And I just haven't, you know, and that's why we were late. The conversation got so great. The dinner was so amazing. And eventually, it was like 7:30, 8:30. I ended up late to the stream. Hold up, Dustin KAVA. Hold up, Dustin KAVA. Let me pop out the chat. We're going to start the night here with a $99. Oh, hold up. We're going to start the night here with Dustin KAVA with a $99.99 super chat. Hold up. Again, we're going to start Sunday night with the weekly candle close with a $99.99 super chat. 33 times 3 on the 33s. Let's read that out loud. Let's see what he had to say. Dustin KAVA, my man, dude. I love you, man. You're the best, bro. Special thanks to you, Sammy. Your channel helped keep me grounded above almost any single thing this past year when I needed it the most. And in return, it was the most successful and eventful year of my life. Thank you beyond words. You're going to make me shed tears of joy. Shout out to 168 people watching on the live. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would be greatly appreciated. Shout out to Justin KAVA for the $99 super chat. Unbelievable. Like, thoughts on REEF? Thanks, man. You know, we got into REEF last February. I believed it was going to do numbers. I really liked the project. I believed in it. It really didn't fulfill its destiny, in my humble opinion. It's lagging a little bit. I actually still hold the REEF. I don't even know why. I just thought about the other day. I'm like, I still hold REEF. I'm like, I'm just holding it. I paid probably around what it is now for it. I got it on, on PancakeSwap and when it was on Binance. I first got it on Binance. So it's interesting. It just, it came on a KuCoin somewhere in the summer. I like it as a project. I think it has legs. I like how it aggregates your wallet on both chains. Can it attend to more chains? That would be the key. This is actually a pretty bullish chart. The daily looking oversold. There's a cup and handle inside of this. Let's do our support and resistance lines here. I mean, it's looking scrumptious for me and my system and where I take nibbles personally. I'm just going to hold it till it goes back to like 6, 7, 8 cents of the whole market rips. And just take my initial I'll take my whole thing. I'll sell it all. I'm not going to hold REEF that long. I don't think it's not one of the winner. It's not an EGLD to me. It's not Theta. It's not a V-chain. It's all right. And it could probably leg up right to that zone. So we're looking at it. Again, though, this daily could oscillate. We could come up here, come back down. This could go up and down for like 2 to 3 more weeks. Like this could take 2 to 3 weeks to fill out this last triangle. And then we could move up to the upside. Like there's 7 days, 1, 2, 3. Like, look, how long was just this one falling wedge here? Look at that. 59 days. See what I'm saying? 2 months. Could take another 2-3 months before it really decides to blast off. February, March. Something we're looking at. There's an idea for REEF though. 198% gains. Low, higher low, making a double bottom possibly. Signs of life for REEF in the daily is oversold. Getting there at least, on the way, Falling volume with falling prices. You will have a reversal to the upside. REEF. So thank you for REEF. Appreciate you. Dustin, man. I feel you in my soul, Dustin. I feel you in my soul, baby. I love you, man. Thank you so much for the $99 super chat. What do you think of Theta? Good entry? Thanks, man. Enjoy the Florida sun. Shout out to DVN talking about Theta. Bullish on one. I'm very bullish on one. I always rechart the patron. So I'm there double-digit times a day. You have my contact there. So I will definitely keep you updated, and I will definitely be posting this year in there. Love you, Dustin. Dogezilla exploding. Insane. Super chat REEF. Thoughts on REEF? Theta. Is this a good entry? I mean, you have to figure out what the entries are for you. Tough call on Kennedy's. Interesting because I heard a JFK speech today and it was quite good. JFK was the man, dude. Happy New Year to all the lifers, the crypto lifer himself, the man, the legend. Hope everyone has a banging 2022 and everything we touch we kill in a good way. Uno, doing damage 100. Talked about Honore. Let's take a look at Uno. It's weird. Why is that moving on me? Anyway. Took a little bit of a breakout. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, 1 hour popped. Look for a bounce off that support. See resistance. You want to see this bounce. Like even this area, that area. We're kind of getting it now a little bit slightly. And the 1 hour wants to push back to the upside. Right? Can even extend this now. Watch. Watch how quick we do this. Just getting tighter and tighter. Just getting tighter and tighter, man. Look at that. Ah, man, can't stand that. $47% gains out of Unore. If you can start to pump here, you see this. This is a cup and handle, too. That's why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. Samuel Cup and Handle. Ready to rock. We keep it clean here. No profanities on the live. We just like to keep it high frequency with the language. Keeping it real. Keep it 100%. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't know what everyone's beliefs are. And as long as I don't use any foul language, then we keep it real. You certainly don't offend people that like foul language when you don't use it. So it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? And it raises the vibration of the whole group and sets a good place. And there's also young kids watching us. I know a guy, him and his young son watch the channel. Everybody, I need everybody to raise up right now for one person. One of my buddies, my buddy up there, man. I don't need everybody to raise up for my buddy. No, I'm serious. I need all of us lifers to concentrate on one lifer, please. Can you? For tonight? Each and every one of you. For him and his family, they're struggling. I'm not going to break down too much, but just know they're going through it right now. With depression and just the man is on their neck, pushing them down. They're sick with COVID. Life is hard. I want to have a moment where we all push our energy for my man at there. Man, I love you with all my heart. I love your family with all my heart. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to get through this. And everything is going to come out better on the other side. It's going to be the toughest time of your life. But you're going to get through this. And I don't know why. The oppression is hard. But it is. It is. So everyone, if we can all center our energy. And we're at this one moment. May you and your family stand strong through this time. May all of us lifers push for you and your strength. This moment, this time is for you. I love you, my man. You're going to make it. You and your son, your wife, all will be well. I'm telling you. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. And crypto just might be the answer, you know. But it's also you and what you have inside that nobody can take away. Omicron comes and goes. I know, like, literally in the last 2 weeks, people have called me. I've been in Florida doing my thing. I've been fine. So far, knock on wood, not once have I even had a sniffle in the last 2.5 years. You've seen me on the live every single day. Bam, bam, bam. Drinking my lemon water, eating my honey, doing damage, feeling good, feeling the vibrations of life, feeling the feelings, feeling the vibes. And I'm telling you right now, that mental stimulation, that mental positive energy is almost enough to keep you healthy 110%. But there's, you know, you also have to keep your mind and body in shape, but that comes with feeling good. Right? You're not going to be eating potato chips 300 pounds on the couch, and you're not going to have mental strength and stability, right? That comes from physical strength and stability. They go hand in hand. Working out, working on the body, working on the mind, they go hand in hand. The two things go together like glue, you know? So, this is possibly pumping to the upside. Look for a bounce off support, still pushing to the upside here. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours also coming down like it wants some more. And the 1 hour wants to push up. It's holding levels of support here pretty nicely. You know, and you could be open-minded and flip it like this and say, all right, it's in a it could come down a little more. These are possibilities. But so far, we're seeing the third higher low in a row there. Low, higher low, higher low. Third higher low in a row here on the 4 hour time frame. Watch Uno on the radar. Okay? You never know what you're going to find out on the channel. You never know what we're going to talk about. You never know what we're going to put on your radar. And I'm pretty sharp with what I put on my radar, so you might just want to put it on yours. NFA, I'm just saying. Just going over some stuff. And we do this every day. I mean, you might want to take heed. There may be some good stuff in there. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin in the weekly candle, and let's get back into the chat. Someone asked about REEF. Positive vibes. Yes, positive vibes for you, my friend. Can't underestimate the power of a whole group sending positive vibes your way. Wholeheartedly hope everything gets better as fast as possible. Prayers to our lifer bro. Bless him, his son, and his wife, Robert Cox. Praying for y'all. All the best positive vibes. Prayers say, have faith, whoever you are. Kadena, looking good, lifer. Shout out to Icy Club up in the spa. Your mind can overcome anything. That is why doctors prescribe placebos when they don't know what to diagnose something as. And in some cases, the placebo works. When you click the likes when you enter the stream, it truly helps your lifer community in 2022. Thank you for the 101 lifer likes. Quant is going to pop tomorrow. We'll take a look at Quant. MetaMask DeFi for beginners, Friday, January 7th at 1 p.m. Sign up. Book an appointment. Also, you can pay for this course with crypto by emailing the cryptolifers@gmail. What are your thoughts on the Spell token? I think it's pretty hot, and it's been it keeps continuing to pump. We've done our deep dive, and so far so good. Anything is possible, but so far so good. All right. Dogezilla exploding, and we'll take a look at Theta. Possible good entry. I mean, you're going to have to make that decision on your own, but we'll take a look at what the technical analysis suggests. We'll give you all the details inside and out, and you can make your own assumption here. First thing we're going to do is going to go to the daily time frame, okay? The daily time frame. On that daily time frame, check. On that daily time frame, we're going to mark our support and resistance lines. There's first double support. Wow, we're so close to the bottom. Isn't that crazy? Theta started here at $2. I mean, I remember seeing it at 70 cents, 40 cents. I mean, Theta would go all the way to what? $15? I know people that were getting in at 70 cents. Love learning. She was talking about it with me one day at 30 cents, 40 cents. Right? Go, Theta's going to be big. I remember the day me and her talked about it. And she was like, Theta's my baby. She's like, Theta's going to be my baby. That's going to be my one. I'm like, hey, all you got to do is pick a few. I mean, Theta would have 15x or more for you. Almost 30x, really, at one point. So, I mean, yeah, it's a complete retracement. Like, we could pull a fib, and it's almost pointless. And we bounce off the 886, and we're now at the 786, and that is complete retracement area. You know, daily is pushing up. We got to get higher above some support regions before the daily flips back on us. Take a look at the 4-hour time frame coming down. Let's take a look at the weekly for Theta. And KuCoin hasn't been around a lot, but it is pushing to the upside on the weekly. Look at the 3-day. 3-day, little indecision. But I see it calling up. And again, the whole market depends on what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin dumps, it'll take Theta down. Bitcoin goes sideways, makes a move, then these coins will start to fly. So right there, you can see the bigger picture for Theta. Then we can zoom into the smaller picture here. There's another falling wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the upside. Yeah, and there's a chance you're gonna see me on one of the biggest channels in all of cryptocurrency not too long from now. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on and thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in and being a part of the live stream. I greatly appreciate it, and it means the world to me, so thank you. Thought that was so Theta, it is forming a bit of a wedge here. Look at that. But look at that, shoulder, head, and shoulder possible, but we are oversold on the 1 hour. But the 4 hour needs to dump, sad to say. So let's see what you can get on that 1 hour, but possible shoulder, head, and shoulder there on the 4 hour, and it could see Theta maybe double bottom here at 456. And I'd look for support to hold here or there and get a bounce off support region. That 4 hour needs to come down. One thing you do have in your flavor is we got a little bit of hidden bullish. Look at this. Swing up for sure. And this is like flatter to the downside. I mean, that tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. You did bottom at 377. Have a secondary low there at 450. You can hold a third higher low above 450. you'll be looking bullish. So look for that to occur on the daily time frame. Candles to start closing above 477, and you're in luck. You know what I'm saying? So far, this candle right here did close above it. You want to see this candle close above this 477 line. That support line right here where you had previous resistance a little bit there and 2 candles right there for sure. Even on the daily, so it's strong. So there's THETA in a bit of a nutshell. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Each and every one of you that throws down, thank you very, very much. Your money is energy that you worked hard for. Sending it my way is namaste, my friends. Much respect to each and every one of you. I always reach out to Patreon, so I double the digits a day. You have my contact there. I'll definitely keep you posted. Amen. Okay, let's keep reading here. Yo, good evening, lifers. Shout out to Gorilla Skittles up in the spot. One of my coolest old school friends from when I was a kid. If everyone can say, hi, Greg, we love you. Everyone say, hi, Greg, we love you in the comment section below. I want to see how many people we can get to write, hi, Greg, I love you. How many people can write, hi, Greg, or hi, Greg, we love you. Hi, Greg, we love you. If you can write, hi, Greg, we love you in the comment section. You forgot about me last stream, my mans. What's good from Cocoa Beach? Already FLA. BSBY. Yo, Florida's the best, man. You know it, bro. You guys live in the best spot in the world. Hi, Greg, we love you. Grace Hassie Harris wrote it. Someone else. Sup, Greg? You were just okay. Someone wrote. Hi, Greg, we love you. Hi, Greg, what's up? Hi, Greg, you're a legend. Yo, look at this. Hi, Greg. Hi, Greg, we love you. Yo, they love you, Greg. Southwest Florida is great. Yo, it's banging. Good evening, Greg. We love you. Yo, Gorilla Skittles. What's up, everyone? Yo, they love you, Greg. Yo, this is hilarious, man. Yo, they hit you up, bro. Florida rocks from Nashville. Hell yeah, Miami here. Shout out. Yo, I think, what is this whole entire group, Floridians? I think my entire channel is full of people from Florida. Yo, Greg, you just blew up the channel, man. Look at this. You just blew up the channel. They don't even tell me they love me that much. Damn, Greg. Gorilla Skittles in the house. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, it's still coming, man. It hasn't stopped, yo. Yo, we love life for two, man. Yo, another Floridian, man. Yo, they got it. Man, the vibes are high tonight. The vibes are high, man. Greg, sending you tons of love, man. Deerfield Beach, Florida loves you, Greg. Yo, this is amazing. Yo, we're all going to get rich. Buy Florida together, man. Yo, we're going to buy the whole spot, right? Make America Florida. Yo, you guys are funny, man. Surfing in no time. Florida for life. Too much love. It's a lot of love. Can you handle it? Florida loves Greg, man. Delaware from Robert Cox. Tampa, Florida from another Tampa Bayan. Love from Winter Springs, Florida. Sarasota, baby. Shout out to Jesse Marshall up in the spot, man. Jesse, can you believe we would hang out? Unbelievable, man. Thank you so much, man. Amazing. Amazing. Did I mention hi, Greg? Shout out to Tristan Fustelar. Yo, Tristan, been with me from day one. One of my students. Shout out to you, Tristan. Appreciate all the work you put in, man. Hope you're doing well. FLA. Did you take your Vortex Orb all the way to Florida, man? Yeah, I did. One of them. Not the gold one. I just took this one. I had to carry one with me, man. I kept one at home and I brought one with me. My travel orb. Saying I love you to myself. Shout out to Crypto Greg. The double Gregs. We're double Gregging it. 305 to the 333. Shout out to Calder Ronster. Am I the only one non-American? Shout out to the Patrick Parakuyowski. Now, we got people from all around the world, man. Trust. Nice videos as always. Check out Crypto Coins, Baby Doge, Shiba Inu, Dogelon March, VVS Finance, Matic, and Crow Coins. Keep the great videos coming. Shout out to Ben Shiba Baby Doge Army. Dos Gregos. 813 to the 727 from Morocco. See, we got someone from Morocco. Yeah, shout out. Where are you from? Where are you from, everybody? Where are you from? And can we get 200 people on the live? Can we get the likes up to 200? It really helps the stream kicking. And we're going to get to Bitcoin on the weekly candle close. And anything you ask to as well. We're going to go through any single thing you ask. As you can see, I'm very, very attentive to the chat. Look at this. Montana, Las Vegas. Have you heard of VPAD? We love VPAD. 3 a.m. in Ireland right there. CC in Ireland at 3 a.m. Boston from Crypto Don Juan holding me down. Baby. Dallas, Texas, Las Vegas, Australia. Parkland living in Melbourne, right? Carolina. NY, but loved Miami, love it. H-Bar. Phoenix. Marrakesh City, Illinois. Demopolis, Alabama. Look at that, man. Port Arkansas, Texas. Port Arkansas. Beautiful Hermosa Beach, my man. Queen City, Charlotte, Vancouver, Pilot Mountain, Toronto, Indiana, Santiago, Chile. 4 a.m. in Norway, my man in Norway. You asked if you were the only non-American in here. You were very wrong. We are multi-dimensional, international beings from all around the world here. We do not constrict to a territory or one place. Look at these people representing Europe, Cyprus, Horton, Bana, the People's Republic of Australia. My man. It should be, right? Ireland. What's happening? Hello, Ninja Guy. Puerto Rico. I was very, very wrong. Love the lifer community. Wisconsin. Khalid from DC. North Korea. Yo, stop. Is that real? Like, I didn't even think they let you use the internet over there. The lifer's banned in North Korea. Nuremberg, Germany. Damn. Nuremberg, Germany. Saskatchewan, dude. Keith is up there. To the moon, literally. D. Kennedy from Cocoa Beach. Taking spaceships to the moon. Cleveland, Ohio. Enter the lifer metaverse. La Belle, Florida, Brazil, Japan. This is insanity. Like Italy, Virginia, Narnia. yeah, Narnia. Yeah, stop, yo. Brisbane, Queensland, your mom's basement. Love the FL vibes. Could you do a TA on HEC for me, please? Let's take a look at that from Dynamite Chili. Dynamite Chili, HEC. Let's take a look at that. Dynamite Chili, HEC. And we're going to take a look at coin market cap. And we're going to take a look at what you have to say. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Much respect to Dynamite Chili. Dynamite Chili. Capital aggregator token. Sounds like a good thing. Pat Pay. Up 1,200% today. Crazy. Only in crypto. Gaming Shiba. Still meta football. Up in the game. Let's see what was hot today and what was not. Yearn Finance. Gaining. DeFi up 41,000. That's actually a big move. When we talked about that last week, Anchor moving up 13%. BORA. I haven't really researched that coin too much. Got a almost $1 billion market cap. Let's take a look at what BORA is. QTUM on the move. Wax P gaining it back to 50. Harmony 1 up to 28. I'm telling you, Harmony's been the trade. We've been talking about Harmony. Clayton Helium. Helium always seems to move no matter what. Polkadot. MakerDAO. A lot of alts starting to pick up some speed. You can see this. Even my baby Waves, Kusama, BitTorrent, okay, and Axie Infinity. All right. Right? What is BORA? BORA ecosystem. How did this get under my radar all the way up to $1 billion market cap? Maybe we went over BORA one time. It kind of rings a bell, but does it though? Where's my BORA? Please check the BORA that you could not get from BORA Island. Mainnet migration and token swap completed. Ethereum-based BORA and KCT BORA is incompatible with the Clayton network. Request BORA token. So we got something Clayton-wise. Clayton is big too. BORA, it looks like an NFT marketplace for Clayton. Am I right? Sushi Drop, or it's got like it's an app. You can buy apps of some type. Problem is, you go to their website, they don't show you. And look, it's got a Clayton contract address. So it's built on Clayton. Get to know Clayton. Clayton is new. We don't spend a lot of time on Clayton. I think we need to start deep diving Clayton and get more into what's Clayton doing, what they're up to, what's going down. Because they seem to have a strong, robust ecosystem that's producing and starting to mimic and rival other ecosystems and blockchains that we've seen before. So I like what I'm seeing coming out of Clayton. And they're getting under my radar. And if that means they're getting under my radar, that means they're doing something right. So if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Now you know what BORA and Clayton are. Right? And we'll deep dive them again at another time and do full-blown analysis on those as well. Let's take a look at HEC, which is Hector DAO, right? $64. Market cap $152 million on the Phantom Network. Not too shabby, right? Funny, why is there a search term above? Oh, it's like floating. There we go. I was like, strange. Hector Dow, let's build wealth. When you have paper hands, you sell too early. When you have diamond hands, you hold until you reach your goal. When we have smart hands, you stake and move towards wealth. I love that idea. Market cap, price, circulating supply, small, treasury balance. What is Hector Dow? Hector is a decentralized protocol based on the HEC token. It collateralized and backed by the Hector Dow. HEC will be the reserve currency on Phantom. In order to maintain price stability, Hector will use algorithmic reserve currency algorithm and will also be supported by other decentralized assets. LPs, fees, and bonds. Hector Treasury, the HEC token. And it's on. I love Phantom. Just because something's on Phantom doesn't make it great. You know, I want to point that out. But I do have a partial feeling towards Phantom. And when something's on Phantom, it makes me a little happy inside. Thank you for putting a tip in my jar and sending some love my way. Look at that. Bang. And they bounce around so nicely on the camera. Right? What's good with Shiba? We're going to take a look at Shiba Inu from my man D. Kennedy holding me down with the super cheesies. What did my man D. Kennedy say? What's good with Shiba? Next time I hit the East Coast, come see rockets go up. My dude can probably get us close up. You can feel the rumble in your chest. That's dope, man. Anyone enjoying Harmony 1 gains? Yes, we are over here. Definitely something I was putting out. Viper on Harmony 2. Yo, Harmony is going to blow. It's going to be a big deal, and I'm happy we got a big old bag of Harmony. And we're going to ride it out. We're going to ride it all the way out. So, shout out to all my people in the live. Thank you for coming on and appreciate each and every one of you for being here and being part of the live stream. Okay? Crypto Greg, you know how he holds us down with a lot of awesome insight and information. He's looking at JSMY on the low. Okay? It is looking like it's very, very close to blasting. Look at that. I mean, number one, we'll go over a few things here. Shoulder, head, shoulder, right? Inverted head and shoulder. 1. Okay? 2, break out of this beautiful bull pennant. 3, bigger idea. Getting tight. All right. 4, bouncing off resistance. Low Stokes in the 4-hour, ready to rock. 1 hour has momentum. Could poke a little more here and do a retest. What we'd love to see is this. 1 hour pump, breakout. Probably gets rejected by this point. Comes down for the retest. Golden opportunity right there with the 4 hour in your flavor. The 1 hour coming back down. Could take 6 to 10 hours depending. I put an alert here. Wait for that to occur so I don't chase. That entry would be back at support at about 88. No, wait, what is that? No. Oh, yeah, after we bounce out. So I guess right now it could be the same idea. But hey, JSMY on the radar for sure. Shout out to Crypto Greg for throwing it down. I appreciate that. And that's another thing. A lot of things I go over on the channel and the trading group, right? They come from me. But just showing up to the live and then having other traders be aware of what's happening in the market. And then they say, hey, you know, I've been watching you for a long time. I got my skills and a bit of what you've shown me. We put them together. Like, hey, from what you've shown me, this is looking pretty nice and scrumptious, right? So I see another big super chat coming on in for the 2222 for 2022. Yo, Sam P, just shooting you some 2022 love for all that you do for all the lifers. You are an amazing man, and your work ethic is unprecedented. Much love, my guy. Honestly, it's not work when it's your passion and you love it more than anything else in the world. So I'm here to do what I'm meant to do. I'm finally fulfilling my destiny. Thank God it actually can be resembling some type of monetary value and I can make a living. Blessings on blessings. So thank you for the thank you for the $22.22, 2022 on January 2nd. It's 1/2/2022 with the 2222. Boom, boom, boom. And I was just talking yesterday, funny, something that I mentioned about Phantom. I said it'll go to 22 in 2022. I said I got into 18 cents. I did the division of that. It's crazy, right? Look, I know I said this yesterday, but not everyone was here on the live yesterday, right? So I said if Phantom goes to 22 cents in 2022, I mean $22, and I said now I got a good chunk of it at 18 cents, and then I said, well, what will that X me? I said that will X me 122.22222, and I thought that was nuts. That in the year of 2022, if Phantom hits $22, I would 122.222 exit. If that's not meant to be, then what is? What is and what isn't? Phantom goes to 22, man. Oh my God, man. You'll see me be a happy man. A very happy man. Yeah. I really asked for TA on HEC. Yeah, we're gonna look at it. We're gonna look at the TA on HEC. We're gonna break it down in a second on Dex Tools. We're not done, man. Yeah, fractal geometry, numerology, right there. It is, man. Google the spiritual meaning of 2022, of 222. Yep, it's coming. There's already something funny going on with these 222s, man. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to grab that Phantom contract address, right? I'm going to paste it right here. No results, huh? There it is. So you do have to pick the chain first. I thought I could just... They shouldn't make you pick the chain. They should have a script that picks the chain. But maybe that's hard for them to do. They can't identify it inside of another script. Like they need you to find that zone that it's looking for. But it could have a better, Wow, so this thing crashed hard. It went to 369, came all the way back down to 53. And now I see why you're trying to ask about this thing. And man, people see these big high APYs, they get in and then they lose it all. It happened to me like 7 times. Like that's why I don't care about 1,000,000% APY anymore. I just don't really do it. Just not my bag, I stake what I can stake, I make gains of what I can make, and then I move on from there, It is finally showing signs of life with a bit of a double bottom here. Sorry, I flipped that upside down. No real reason. It's got to get above this resistance point first, 89, before it can really start talking about anything. All right, and it's got to hold this level. Pretty simple stuff. I mean, it did an 88% retracement. You don't even need to pull a fib retracement. Really pointless to do that. I'll do it anyway. But look, I mean, you're down to 88.6%. So, full-blown retracement, if you're either at the bottom or there's more to go. I don't like calling, I call bottoms when there's a lot of price action in between. I don't like calling things that just came out. This could go to zero. That's what people don't realize. A lot of these projects could go to zero. They came out and they were around. They could be cash grabs. They could be phantom grabs. It has a really high deck score. 99 out of 99, which is pretty interesting. And it could recover. Who knows? I don't put a lot of stock in these types, and, again, and it could be here forever, and I could be hating, who knows? I don't know enough about HECDAO, and I don't believe in it, I'll be honest. Like, I didn't do my due diligence on it and say, oh, I love this project. So, again, and I'm not condoning it, and I don't know anything about the founders, and we're just going over a chat here, but that's Hector Dow. I hope I kind of gave you some insight into what I see on the chart, which is really, it's got to hold this support line. I want to see it come up and bounce off of 87. If it bounces off of 87, then you got some support action going. Maybe possible a slight shoulder, head, and shoulder forming in a strange way there too. But Verlin, man, you're the man for the 22. You're the man, dude. How creative. What a creative super chat that was, right? Fun ways to send money. to the unpaired electrons that generate EMF and make magnetic fields. It's all fabrications of the one. That's true, ain't? It's actually a really solid project. There's even one electron theory since all electrons have the same mass. Yes, and it's just one electron that's ultra busy and travels back and forth through time as a position. Yeah, one electron. Yep. I remember reading that the other day. Like, it's all one electron doing everything. All just... It's possible in a way if it moved fast enough, and that's why we were all everything. That's sublime. There's even one electron. Yeah, it's cool. It's crazy. Shout out to all the love. Thank you for everyone coming on in. Let's get into Bitcoin in the weekly candle close, though, shall we? Let's get into brass tacks. JSMY. You know, wait for it to reset on that 1 hour. But it's on the radar now, for sure. And again, teaching, if you're new to the channel, the stochastics RSI are the bottom oscillator that I use. Also, if you're in my Patreon, always hit the link. Always hit the link. Yeah. And there's another coin. My coin, now there's a coin that I believe is going to do massive, massive gains. Massive gains. There's actually 3 coins that I believe, and I'm going to continue to accumulate a bunch of it, right? What coin am I about to accumulate a lot of? That's what everybody wants to know. That's what everyone's jumping on into the live stream for. 218 people on the live, 145 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. 142 in chat, Reverend. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you, Dustin, for the 99. Thank you for the 22. Majority of those coming from Varen and Dustin, and the 5s that came in too as well. Thank you to every one of you who threw down tonight. Unbelievable. The support I get every single day makes me want to just continue to grind every single day and not stop. And every time I just get a little window of hope, a little something extra that makes me realize that it is all worth it. Everything I'm doing, everything I'm pushing for is worth it. And we can't stop. We got to move at the speed of light all the time, right? But that's, you know, it is what it is. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Yep. Dustin posted this earlier. Dustin said, Happy New Year. Big day for me. Totally officially sold my company to minority partners. 7 years. 40,218 hours. Time to start something new. Unbelievable, man. And I hope maybe we could do something new together at one point in our lives, man. I would love to have something with you, Dustin, connected with you on a deep level. Really feel like if we put our heads together, we could change the world. And you're an amazing person. You've shown me so much already. I can remember the day we met online. Like, you inspired, like, you changed my life, man, that day. I'm telling you, I'm speaking from the heart. You changed my life. I'm there right now because time is all relative, right? It's there then and now all at once. And we were there, man, and you were like, I was like breaking down, and you were like, you're there, man. Like, you're already there. You just don't even know you're there, man. And I was like, no, man, I can't do it, man. I was like, ah. And like, I really let out like some deep stuff to you, and like, you held me down, man. I just want to say thank you. Like, he was like, dude, I came to do this session just to talk to you, to hold you down, man. You're like, you're an amazing dude. You're doing so much for the, he's like, unbelievable what you're doing. And I was just like, wow. My life is just, 2021 I will never be the same. Nothing I do will ever be the same. My life will never be the same. I broke out from who I used to be, and I'm going to continue to shine, baby. Love learning. So happy you, BB, and the babies had such a beautiful vacation. It obviously filled your heart, and it's pouring over into the life of fam. When you can, MCRT. So I love you, love learning. Thank you so much for the pinned message of Patreon. Amazing 24/7 resource as well. And even sub Greg, you're funny. Electron, the movie. Cool. We should come up with the positron coin. Always hit the like. I do that to Trading View links, right? Yo, muser. Yo, I mean, it's ice and out there. Love it. Mayo affect the power out. Let's go, Crypto Life for 158. You're the man. I took over 100% gains on a Bitcoin today in less than 24 hours and let the less ride because I deserve it. You are a great man. Happy New Year. You're a great man, Sean Prokopchuk. Yeah, Prokopchuk. Sean Prokopchuk. Thank you so much, man. Sup, Greg? That's so funny, man. Happy 2022 from Bobby R. Mack. Shout out to Bobby Mack up in the spot. Chad Smith, hit the like button, guys. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate you, man. Anko Kutsibitsu, how about Super String? Shiba, baby. Shiba Inu Gold Shibu. We got to look at Shiba and MCRT. I'm still in sunny Florida, so this vacation ain't over, Love Learning. Don't end my vacation early, sweetheart. We still here, baby. Let's take a look at Shiba for my man, Kennedy, man. Love you, D. Kennedy. Thank you for all the support every single day coming through on the live. All the way from Cocoa Beach. Rocking near the spaceships, baby. So SHIB did get a bit of a bounce. It's at 33.77. Fitting for me, huh? 33. SHIB on the 33. So big picture for SHIB. It was down here doing nothing. We called this huge pump. We got him. We nailed it. Crazy how we called this. I just said watch SHIB could do something big. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. It's written in stone. You can see it. It's been done. Also, I talked about SHIB on 418 when nobody even knew about it, when it wasn't even on any of these exchanges, and it was only on Pancake Swap or something. Maybe it was even on like its own little swap. Who knows? I mean, I bought this thing when it was tiny. Absolutely tiny. So Shiba Inu. So we have a swing up to swing up. We have swing down to swing down. We have hidden bullish divergence. Tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. It's only a matter of time, forming a bit of a bow here, bouncing off the 706 fib retracement. It's in the golden pocket right now, right below the 6.5. But it was in the golden pocket. It's kind of in that zone. So it's in the accumulation zone. Daily's showing some indecisive behavior, right? It got rejected hard by this level. And it's bouncing off this support. If it cannot hold the support, we could definitely see it go lower and do a double bottom possibly to this area here at 2779. However, let's take a look at the 4-hour. What is it brewing? 4-hour does want to dump. And we didn't get too high. So it's kind of a bear flag in my humble opinion. And actually, you know what? Stop. I see something pretty bearish. I'm going to break it down right now. And that's the diamond. If you can see the diamond, we're definitely in a bit of a diamond. And those break to the downside, I must say. Sadly, but surely. I'm pressing escape, and it's, oh, maybe I have to hit, yeah, function and escape. There you go. When you're using a keyboard this small, you're gonna use the function button to change some, I mean, this is amazing. This keyboard, I can go anywhere I want in the world with this keyboard. Absolutely love it. Targus, you made a great project. It's also been holding charge for a long time. Watch it die right now. But, you know, when you do come from the bottom, it suggests you pop back out to the top, right? So there is a diamond here. But the 4-hour needs to fulfill its destiny. So maybe we come down a little bit like this and bounce around. And we fill out this and we bounce back up. But the diamond does suggest that SHIB will get a bounce here off the diamond. However, we need to get through this nasty downside on the 4-hour. So I'd watch it closely on the 4-hour with an alert down here. And I'd have this diamond drawn, and I'd be watching it very, very closely. So that's my update for Shiba Inu. Okay. And it's also watching Bitcoin very, very closely. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. It's about time. Let's take a look at Bitcoin in the weekly candle close, shall we? And we look at, I like to look at USD on Coinbase. It's just easiest for the weekly candle close. All right. And the next week begins 6 days and 21 hours. That's kind of sad. That's a very bearish weekly candle. Look at that. And look, we closed below the 50-day for the second time. These aren't good signs. We've never done that. Right there, we did it right there. Fine, we've done it right. We half did it there. So we've done it. And we've remained, but it's just not a good sign. And I was hoping that this candle would close above the 50-week moving average. See that? Very important. Weekly's still kind of dragging on here. And we could see more downside as the weekly does that. Right? Nothing's guaranteed here. Remember that. Like, everyone's always like, oh, you know, nothing's guaranteed as a trader. You have to just remember that. The more you realize that, the better off you'll become as a trader. Nothing. Bitcoin could dump to 30K tonight. Bitcoin could pump to 50K tomorrow. Bitcoin could go sideways, right? Nothing is guaranteed. And I can't kiss the weekly candle anymore because I'm in a box now, right? When I get out of the box next week, when they get me out the box and I'm back where I need to be, they'll put me back out the box. But there's the Bitcoin and the weekly candle. Try to give it a little, you know. And let's see what we see here. So we opened at 50,833 cents. The high was 52,100. Oh, if we could have only closed above 52,000. The low was 45,650. And the candle would close at 47,300. It would lose $3,500. It would be down 6.89%. Nasty candle on the weekly. And you can see there's been a lot of volatility on Bitcoin on the weekly candles. So now what? Where do we stand? What do we see? Well, the last time we had a pump, weekly candles decided to have double closure. When we were coming down, let's look at this. When we were coming down, we have weekly candles, double top, then we get reverse. But low, 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 low. Like, when they both kind of stop right there, that's when we got our pump. They both stopped that. There we got our pump. Look, they both stopped right there. And so far, we haven't got a weekly candle close below, right? Like right there, we got a candle. That was our last candle close now. All we need to do is for this weekly candle to close above this level. Like, we can start small. Just close above here somewhere. And don't close down here. That's really all we want for the next week. 6 days, Bitcoin don't close below the weekly, you know, basically below the previous two weekly candles, which is 46,687, about 46,500 area. There's a zone. And then we have some last support at 46K, and then like for the week, as the weekly goes, like we could gap all the way back down to 45 and then all the way back down to 43,000. And then there's a gap down here to 39, like 40K. So that weekly candle is not the best. It's not, I'll be honest. Let's look at the Dow futures opening tomorrow. Is it Sunday night? I'm like so lost with the time, but it is Sunday. Yeah, the weekly candle close. It's just been such a crazy couple of days. Brady wins in the fourth quarter. That was insane. I didn't get to see it. I had to rewatch it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh yeah, I got Dow futures here. Each time a man stands up for an ideal or acts to improve the lot of others or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope, and crossing each other form a million different centers of energy and daring. Those ripples build a current that can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and what was the last oppression and I should know, right? It should come off the top. Resistance and resistance. Bobby Kennedy. Bobby and Ethel Kennedy. Bobby and Ethel. We went over Hack, BORA, all sorts of coins, listened to reggae. Had a blast tonight on the channel. And we're going over Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. Sunday night, right? Now I'm just going to look at the Dow futures, which I got right here. So the Dow futures up 118 points coming into Monday morning. It's a good sign for the Dow. Let's take a look at the Dow and how it looks for the Monday morning. What do we see happening for Monday morning for the Dow, for those stocks? So because that's going to affect how the rest of the market looks. So it's something you got to go over every Sunday night. That's why you come here every night, to get yourself ready for the week ahead. It's Bitcoin's weekly candle close every Sunday night to get you ready for Bitcoin and the week ahead, right? Let's take a look at the Dow. Now, we've been very well at predicting the Dow, just like we've been very well. My system's just very good. How I've perfected the use of these oscillations and how I analyze them works pretty well, right? So we showed an inverted head and shoulder here for the Dow, okay? We talked about it many times. It played out. Even when it came down here, I said I suggest a bounce here, and we got it. Why? Because the daily and the 4-hour were extremely low. 4-hour needs to roll over now, and we've hit a heightened point, but we didn't break out of this. So look, I'll just recreate this because it gets messy. But you can see I've been forming this upwards channel. And the Dow's been playing in it. There's the inverted head and shoulder. And the Dow's been doing it. Doing its thing, okay? Look at the daily time frame. Wants to come down. Not the best time for Bitcoin because it looks like we're going to have a rough week. Look at that. And when you see a little up, boom, expect a rough week for the stocks. I'm just saying, like, the daily's going to have to find that oscillation no matter what you get on the smaller time frames. Even the 4-hour wants to roll on you. So fine, tomorrow morning it says we open up green because the 1 hour is low. And maybe we pump until like 3 or 4. But it says Tuesday is going to be a bloodbath. So mark my words. Let's see if we're right. Let's hold me to this. I want to write this down. And I want to write it down right here on the channel. My system, right here, my system suggests that the Dow pumps a little bit, not a lot, like 200 points, like, you know, pumps a little Monday and dumps on Tuesday. And then on Tuesday morning, when we wake up and there's a huge dump in the market, it's like, oh, remember when we went over that on Bitcoin and the weekly candle close on Sunday night? All right. We take a look at the dollar index and what is it doing? All right. Showing signs of life, right? That daily is bullish. It's in a bit of a bull flag. Been going over the fact that this could break up to the upside and be bad news bears for Bitcoin. Okay. However, Bitcoin's low on the daily too. Let's juxtapose these now. We haven't always seen that. This is interesting. When have we seen these oscillate together? Look, there the dollar's low. Look, there the dollar's low, right? Bitcoin was super high. Here the dollar's low, Bitcoin was high. Here the dollar's low, and Bitcoin was kind of, yeah, Bitcoin was high when Bitcoin, yeah, see? They don't coincide at all. And now look, they're both low. It looks like the dollar and Bitcoin may pump together. It's pretty weird. They're usually uncorrelated, meaning when Bitcoin's up here, look, the dollar's down here. See, look, Bitcoin up there, dollar down here. See that? Dollar up here, Bitcoin down there. But they seem to have starting to hang out together. It's pretty weird and pretty interesting. I just go by what Bitcoin's chart says. Says it wants to pump on the daily time frame. We'll go from there, but that's what it says. MACD is actually overruling across too, which is interesting. But the dollar looks bullish to me. So maybe it goes up with Bitcoin for a little while. Somehow they both look bullish. Usually that's an anomaly. And maybe we've discovered something that, you know, we are seeing in the market now. The daily's oversold here on the entire market cap, holding 2222. Look at that, 222, 2222. Like, I can't make this stuff up. Hold up. See, look, 222 right there. 2022. I got the $22 super chat. It's 1/2/2022. Imagine February 2nd. It's gonna be 2/2/2020. It's 22/2/22. 4 2s. So anyway, this is holding well. And look, the last few times we got our bounces. Anytime we got our bounce is when we interacted close, beneath, slightly, or on the 200-day moving average. Right there we got below, but we got boom. Right here we bounce, and right there we bounce. 200-day moving average is moving to the upside. This is huge news. It's a big deal. All right. So just breaking it down, showing it the way I see it, and I see this breaking up to the upside and doing serious damage. So this suggests too that we're close to a bottom here, and we're gonna eventually get a blast. The weekly also extremely extended, and we're forming a beautiful flag here. So again, I've been working at this for a long time, showing you these ideas. If this breaks out, we've talked about this as like, I think we're almost at a $5 trillion market cap. I mean, this puts at 560. $5.6 trillion market cap. I mean, that's almost triple the market cap we have now. Huge gains. Your altcoins will explode. This will be insanity. So I'm just showing some signs of life here and the total market cap, which we've gone over many times. All right, so even though they're trying to scare the bejesus out of everybody, it doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. On the bigger time frames, if you're able to zoom out and really see things for what they are, doesn't look too shabby. Let's take a look at the Fear and Greed Index and see what we have coming at us for the crypto fear and greed. At 29, still kind of hanging out in a good accumulation call. Anywhere between 10 and 40, in my humble opinion, are great niblets for BTC. So I nibble it every time we're over here. Every time the dial is over to the left, great time to nibble a little bit of BTC. So that's what I do. You do whatever makes you happy. I've been doing it for a long time, and accumulating Bitcoin has made me a very happy man. Whatever it does for you, it does for you. And there you have it. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being a part of the live stream and jumping on in. I thank you all for your time. Your most precious asset is your time. Everything you do is a trade, whether you're trading your time for energy, whether you're trading your time for love, whether you're trading your time for beauty, relaxation, or you're trading your time for money. Or you're trading your time for knowledge like this channel right here. And I don't want to waste your time, so I'm trying to give you the knowledge you need every single day. And I need it too, to be able to circumvent and get through these markets. We're looking at DEFIPERP. This is where all of DeFi is going. And this is even more in a bullish pennant than the whole market cap. This says DeFi wants to move and really move to the upside. And the weekly here is getting ready. Last time that happened, we had a huge move in the market. Both times the weekly was low, pop, pop. Can we get that pop now? That breaks us out and gets us moving to the upside. So that is exciting. Let's pop back into the chat. Let's see what's going on. The energy is here. We are all near. The crypto lifers are here. Do not fear. We're running it. Let's take a look at MCRT. Market cap of ETH at resistance and Bitcoin market cap at support. Could both get rejected in total 3. Go on a moon mission. Interesting. My man breaking down total 3. Not many people even break down total 3 like that. Hey, I mean, we're about to blast off. You know, we'll take a look at ETH. Take a look at ETH BTC. It's a good judge of kind of what's happening around the market too as well. Honestly, this is bullish, bro. Look at ETH BTC. Yeah, you're right. The weekly, yeah, right. Is that resistance on the weekly? That says Bitcoin's about to rip, and ETH's had its day. ETH had its fun. You know what? I'll be honest with everybody. I'm usually good at predicting things, and you know, especially long term. I have more faith in XRP right now than I have in Ethereum. I really don't think Ethereum 2.0 is going to deliver. I don't see how they're going to get rid of the high gas fees. And I'm not trying to hate on crypto as a whole. And I'm not trying to hate on Ethereum. And I'm sorry if some people get upset right now. But I'm personally like not a huge fan of holding a lot of ETH. I think it will become a deflationary project. And I think you'll see a $10,000 ETH. But like, I mean, that's a 3x. And that's going to take a lot of money and a lot of time. Like, I think you'll see a $10,000 ETH, and if you do, I don't think you're going to see it until like March at the very earliest, and that's a stretch. I think May or June, maybe even this time next year. And so if you want to 3x your money, it's like, go ahead. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do whatever makes you happy. But, you know, ETH BTC on the monthly also looks like it's going to dump. So it says Bitcoin's about to go on a tear. It says Bitcoin wants to do some damage here and go on a bit of a tear. That's what we're seeing here. Let's take a look at ETH USDT. Yeah, look at ETH on the monthly. Wants to dump hard. Like, look at that. It's not good for alts because usually when ETH dumps, it's like the leader of the altcoins. ETH on the monthly don't look good. Bitcoin on the monthly looks absolutely beautiful. Kind of strange, huh? What's up? What's up? It's pretty weird. I'm not a huge fan of ETH. I have to be honest. I used to hold like 30 of them. I hold like 10 or 15 of them now. Like. And I'm not even a fan of it. Like, I could have made so much more on so many other coins. Like, I like Bitcoin way more than Ethereum. Look at it. And I like the monthly chart on the low way more than the monthly chart on the high. I'll tell you that. Bitcoin looks like it's about to do some serious damage. I'll tell you what. MACD on the monthly don't look great, but MACD ain't crap. Stochastics RSI trumped the MACD 99% of the time. So look, and let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance dropping below 40 right now. Do we get a bear dump here? This on the monthly wants to rip. This also tells you that Bitcoin's about to go on a tear. Look at it on the 1 hour. Suggested that we're getting a little extended. Zoom here and see what we're seeing. So we kind of had an inverted head and shoulder, but we dumped to the right side here. I mean, the daily is indecisive, but still says that we're probably hitting a bottom and try to pump a little bit. 4 hours ready to rock too. It's not a good sign for the alts if Bitcoin pumps up. So, hey, but we need Bitcoin to pump to take money out of the rest of the market to redistribute it back into the altcoins, right? Also, USDT pairs will do well. So, Phantom USDT, Matic USDT, Sol, Phantom Matic Sol. You can't go wrong, in my humble opinion. My personal ideas. You can't go wrong with Sol, Phantom, and Luna. Sol, AVAX, Phantom, and Luna. Like, it's like you play the easy cards that are given. You know, you don't got to reinvent the wheel sometimes. Sand, Mana, and Engine Coin. Like, you know what I'm saying? You wait for big pullbacks. You take nibbles. You build positions. You watch the metaverse grow. Like, that's not going to be the funnest way, and those aren't going to be the biggest gains. But in my humble opinion, those are going to be the safest gains and the most likely gains to be had. Again, will those be my initial plays? No, not 100%. Will I dabble in a little bit of them to grow? Possibly, yeah. Lean on them instead of leaning on a savings? Yeah, for sure. I could see that. But I'm going to be looking for the gems, baby. I'm going to be looking for the low cap. I'm going to be looking for things that are just really going to rock. Now, what am I truly accumulating? I'll tell you right now, and it's a little boring, But I really believe in Kadena, and I think Kadena is going to do something serious. And so I'm going to spend some time talking about Kadena. Now that I've really bit into the tech, I've really been a fan of it. I like what they're doing. I like what's happening here with this cup and handle that's forming. And so let's break it down. And look, I've talked about they're bouncing off the 618 right now. They were in the golden pocket not too long from now. Bounce up the 706 as well. Doing all these things that I like. We talked about the breakout here at around this channel here. I started getting it at about 1040. It would get all the way up to a 1693. So you took the call at 1040 where I initially got in, right? Talked about DCAing. And I talked about it live on the channel. I even think I made the accumulation live on the channel as well. But check it out. So we have support and resistance lines. We got our major resistance we're at here, which is that previous peak. You can see why did we resist? Because we previously peaked up here, right there. So we're going to come up, and when we hit that previous peak, we're going to resist. That's just how it is. And then you're going to have to go and find support. And you're like, well, where is the strongest? And you can say we had some here because you stopped and stopped, but we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times where you've been resisted, 7 here too as well. That should level off with way better support. And so that support is starting to hold, okay? I'm going to build a story here. Why I believe this is going to be a big coin into the $100 to $200 a coin, $200 a coin easily, in my humble opinion. $11 is simple for this thing. It was $11. It's still holding an 11 to 12x. Remember, people got into this hardcore in October. It was only $2.51 in October, just 2 months ago, September, even 86 cents on September 5th. So we're talking this thing is basically up about, 22x for some, 20x for others, between a 10 and a 25x for a lot of people that got in between September and August. So, and that's only September, October, November, December. 4 quick months to do a big bang move like that. I mean, this thing shot up. It was the FOMO nation. I didn't get in, and I kept watching, and I was like, man, I knew the tech was hot, and I was like, I'm going to let this one sail. Once Bitcoin reset and took the market back down, I got excited for projects that I didn't jump in on, and I kept capital on the sidelines, Sometimes I felt like I was like just being a little too frozen. At the same time, I said I had to use my patience. That's the hardest thing as a trader. Are you froze up as a trader, or are you still finding your patience? And what is your move, and what do you do? And that's why I love DCAing, because it gives me an action to take. It's like I did something, I'm like, well, I'm going to DCA. Like, I'm not sure now. And so like Kadena, like I want 5 to 10,000 of it, and I'll buy $300 of it 30 times, 40 times, right? $300 10 times is $3,000, right? 30 times is about 9,000. So I'll just keep buying $300 until I own a huge bag of it. And then when it rips, I see what I got, and it gets to the $100 point, and then, and then I unload. That's just that's my trading style. Again, you do whatever makes you happy. That's the bulk of my trading style, scaling into projects that I do deep dive research on, and then making a payday out of those. I perfected that skill and done it many times. It's becoming a practice, not just a lucky happenstance. It becomes a practice at this point, something that I'm good at, something that I continuously am able to replicate. At first, it felt like luck. Then it felt like a science, and now it feels like clockwork, And again, I know anything is possible, and I'm always open-minded, and I believe I got to be watchful at all times and be vigilant as well from the market maker. But that's why I go live every day, because going live every day keeps me on my toes for you, keeps me on my toes for me. Honestly, as much as I do the channel for everybody else, it truly keeps me disciplined for my own craft and helps me get where I need to go as well. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Phantom will be on Coinbase soon. I thought it was already on Coinbase. Gensler into ADA. Not to scare anybody, I think Gary Gensler is coming for ETH after the Ripple lawsuit. ADA could get it too. Coinbase is where my ETH 2 is. I can't wait for Phantom to get there. Hope so, Crypto Greg. Oh, Phantom's going to hit. It's only a matter of time. Chill tomorrow with mana. I want a mana. Message retracted. EXRD is better than KDA. Hey, I'm all about that too. And honestly, I'll give you my 3 coins that are my big winners for the next few years. And remember, you might want to write this down, but Ubix got a big old bag of, EXRD got a nice bag of, and Kadena I'm accumulating. I also really like Hero. I think Hero is going to do some serious damage. Once it gets past that $1 billion market cap again, I believe it's going to do some serious damage. So that's on my radar again. Chim John Gary coming for crypto. Hate that guy. Framing coins banging on them. CCF and MCC. Farming coins. CCF and MCC. Interesting. I love EXRD. I wanna mana. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being a part of the live and jumping on into the live and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. So we've gone over Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell. That 1 hour needs to pump, and then the 4 hour doesn't look too good. And I gave you your levels that we got to watch for the 4 hour. Again, my guys will put out that timestamp, and whenever you get a moment, just hit it, and that'll lead you to the glory, where you can figure out what's happening with BTC. So I like Kadena here, forming a bit of a cup and handle, pumping to the upside on the 4 hour to 22 cents. When it 100x, when it goes up 100%, it goes up pretty fast. So put it on your radar. You know I put it out there, and check it out. PR on the weekly. And we take a look at KDA. Okay. I told you big news, man. I may be on one of the biggest channels in crypto towards the end of the month. Not gonna happen right away, but I just got word from a little birdie. I got word from a little birdie that this channel may get its breakout move, man. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be a big day, man. Let's take a look at JSMY banging on them. Look at that pump. Look at that pump, baby. Huge pump. Huge pump. Look at those candles growing. Look at them green candles we see on these chats. We find it, baby. We find it every time on the live, baby. Every time on the live. Woo, look at them grow, baby. Look at them grow. And I'm telling you, man, Crypto Greg don't play. When Crypto Greg's around, he goes pound for pound. The money's always around. Hermosa Beach sounds. Bang, bang, bang for the green candle sound. Look at that. And look, I said we could pump up, come down for that retest possibly, and bounce up to the upside. So far, it's pumping up exactly as projected. We're back in the groove, back in the grind, back in the move, back in the move. Feeling it. JSMY. And what do you do now? You go to the 5 minute, and you track it on a smaller time frame. You would have been able to see this pennant and played the pennant. I'll teach you the 5 minute, I'll teach you the weekly, I'll teach you the daily, I'll teach you the 4 hour. I'll teach you every single time frame that you need to use. I don't use the 12 hour. People are telling me the 6 hour and the 2 hour are smooth. I want to try to kind of implementing them, but I haven't used them. All right. QTUM. I like what QTUM's doing here in the 5. Getting ready for possible blast back to the upside. Look at that. Measured move. That's a scalp right there. That's what's called a little bit of a scalp. And you can smaller time frames to check on it. Might actually have to retrace more on the smaller time frame, but you might be able to scalp it on the 5 minute. Not my bag though. It's really not my strong point. Damn, bro. 100K subscribers incoming in 2022. Learned it all from you, lifer. Man, I felt like you had some skills before that too, though, man. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Please don't stop the reggae music when you get back home. Shout out to Tokyo, baby. Loving the tunes on the live. Shout out to J.D Trading. 2 hour does even smooth for my use. Some people keep telling me that the 2 hour is smooth. Let's take a look at MCRT for love learning. Always takes me a bit sometimes when I'm in the zone. Let's look at POCOIN. Super chat and good things are coming. Oh yeah, multi-chain capital and cross-chain farming. Join the Crypto Lifer Patreon. It changes lives. Get into his tutoring sessions and learn how to heat TAs and get your skills down. Shout out to I Wanna Mana for holding me down. VR is pumping. Reggae music is good. High vibes. Check out Flux. Thanks for all that you do. Shout out to David Soul. Shout out to everyone on the live. Let's take a look at MCRT. Yo, thank you for every one of you for coming through. 2 hour equals smooth, baby. Hey man, I want to try the 2 hour and get smooth with it. Let's take a look at MCRT here on POCOIN. It's POCOIN, but I'm calling it POCOIN just to make a joke. And now Magic Craft. Holding 5.8. What are you doing, Magic Craft? What are you doing? Okay. So look at this. It's forming this falling wedge that it broke out of. Flagging out again from that area. Also, smaller area here, if we look at it, isn't that a cup and handle? Sammy Cup and Handy strikes again. Sammy Cup and Handy. I'm gonna get a whole like sound bar and I'll record those to the sound bar and I'll have Sammy Cup and Handy. A little bit of like a cheers or something. We'll make it fun. We'll put some more but that's a cup and handle there, is it not? And couldn't that pump to the upside? Possibly, right? Just being open-minded. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed. I'm just seeing what I see. Now you can see the method of my madness. Now we can even go bigger. And we could do something like this. And look, it's in a bigger triangle. See that? And that eventually is going to pump. I like what I'm seeing for this. Cross-chain, Binance, and Phantom. Doing damage. Great website, good product, moving forward at the speed of light. Caught on quick and got that movement. People are liking it. Let's take a look at the buys and the sells here. Back and forth a little bit. A lot more sells than buys today. But it is starting to consolidate and go a little bit more sideways. So, MCRT, track it in this way. And it could get all the way back up here to the target. 15 cents. And I think it could even come back down. You can get it cheaper than that, than where it's at. Back at 4.6. That'd be a 233% gains. Possible projection for MCRT. Okay. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much love and respect to each and every one of you. I see another super chat coming on in. The $4.99. Happy New Year. God bless to you in the chat. Thanks for the videos. Can you check out KAVA? Thanks, bro. Palm Beach. Shout out to another Floridian. Robless Boa 22. Soul ready next. Awesome project on KuCoin. Yeah, I like Phantasma a lot. I think it's going to do big numbers. Nothing going to pump. Nothing, you have failed. Anytime. Shout out to Crypto Buffet. Check MCC and CFF on PooCoin. We looked at those yesterday. You said they're booming to the upside. I'm sure they are. I appreciate that. Let's take a look at KAVA. Let's take a look at Soul. Shout out to all my lifers and everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourselves Crypto Lifers and jumping on into the live. 198 people like. 195 likes. We're getting the likes up to the watchers. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Can't ask for anything more. Look, 194 people watching, 195 likes. Thank you so much. Wish we get to 200 likes. Help me get to 200 likes if you haven't hit that like button. 200 likes will definitely pump that algorithm up and get us moving again back to where we used to be at about 300 people watching during the live. Not sure I have to rebuild my entire fan base every single day. But hey, I'll do it. I'll show YouTube I am the hardest working YouTuber that the algorithm's ever met. And they'll be like, Jesus, I just have to bend to the algorithm will just bend the knee. This is cryptocurrency. and Bitcoin every single day. These are the keywords we're searching for here. Bitcoin currency and Bitcoin currency, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, NFTs, Metaverse, you name it. We break it down and show you decentralized finance and more in 2022, right? MAHAW continues to pump, which is interesting. I own a bag of this thing, continues to pump. And there's Wi-Fi doing damage. And look, we talked about this down here, and we opened up the trade. Look at this. And as you listen to us, look, 34% gains. Bam, bam, bam. Look at that. Target hit for YFI on the 1 hour. Pretty interesting, right? And look, I mean, my trades are so clean, it's insane. Like, I gave this trade on December 24th. YFI USD, 3-day chart, midterm swing, right? Binance, Coinbase, FTT, right? Low stochastics RSI on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Falling wedge, right? Stochastics double bottom. Lack of bearish momentum on the 1 hour. 1 hour price action wants to pump up the 200 MA. Look at it. There it is right here. Look at it. Hit the link too. Always hit the link to get the clearer picture. But here's the before. So had you been in the Patreon, here is the before. With the stop loss at 13%, the gain of 41, right? December 24th, about a week ago. To gain 41%, I mean, you put 10K in there, you make $4,000. It's going to be a beautiful trade. You put $1,000 in there, you make $400. It's a beautiful trade. You only have to risk $130 to make $400. It's a beautiful, beautiful trade, right? Look at that. I projected this. I do this for a living. 200-day moving average, everything moving. Ciao, Bela. And then we go over to what happened after the fact. And look, boom. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. Yeah, it went up and down, and your emotions would have been riding. But you keep the stop loss in place, you let the trade do its thing, and boom, you commit to the trade. And look what happens. Bit of a cup and handle too action, booming to the upside, YFI, gaining on them, and getting all the way to the target. Look at my target. That's my target, right where price action is. Bang, bang, bang. How do my targets hit so nicely? How come my stop losses don't get hit? Because I know what I'm doing. I use support and resistance. I set the trade up. I've been doing this for freaking 5 years in cryptocurrency. I've been doing it for 7 technical analysis wise, and I've been trading for 15 years of my life. I'm 38 years old. You think I would know a thing or two about a thing or two? Forget all these other traders out here. I love them all. They're nice kids. Crypto Jeb and the likes of them. They're great kids. They're nice people. They're 24 years old. I have 14 years of trading experience on these people. I'm just saying. They're great people. They put a lot of energy. They have good information. I've seen 14 years of charts that they have not seen. I've seen 14 years of, I know the weekly way better than they have. I've lived the weekly chart. The weekly chart's half their life. The weekly chart's more, a quarter of my life. Like I was at least 24, 25. You get what I'm saying? I can go to the weekly, and when I look at a coin, I'm like, all right, I remember when that coin first came out. I was doing this in 2015, 2012. But there's YFI doing damage. Shout out to anyone that took the call, banging on them. YFI. And if you're in the Patreon, we teach you this every single day, how to use the charts to take money out the market, because that's what it's about. It's about not being a chump, taking the market by storm, using the market for you, not letting the market use you, right? And that's why people join the Patreon. So join the Patreon. If you're still on the fence, I don't know what you're on the fence for. Change your life. It's the 2nd of the month. This is the best time to get in. The best time to get in. Hit the link in the description to join the Patreon, or email cryptolifers@gmail.com to pay in cryptocurrency. It's only $270 for 3 months. If you pay in cryptocurrency, $500 for 6 months, $1,000 for the year. Don't play yourself. Invest in yourself. I'm going to be here working every single day. Do you want to reap the benefits of my hard work, or do you want to just watch from the outside lines? Do you want to buy $1 million homes on the beach, or do you want to look at $1 million homes while you're driving down the street back to your house because it's 20 minutes to 30 minutes away from the beach? Do you want to look out over vistas? Do you want to wake up and see whatever you want to see? Do you want to take the world and make it your oyster? Or do you want to have people tell you where to go and what to do? I'm telling you right now, I'm going to break it down for you every single day. Bang, bang, bang. YFI for the gains. And there you have it. All right. It's true, the experience thing. I know a guy who has to be close to his 90s. His fibs, it's like every call hits, he's just cooking in the kitchen and chatting, and the trade pays. Oh, yeah. All I know is there isn't a more accurate trader that can prove their hypotheses time and time again. If you don't have a group, this is the only one worth paying for. No cap. I know a guy who's over twice Lifer's age and has been trading longer than we've been alive. Lifer sounds just like him. That's why I joined. I just had this eerie premonition. Shout out to Fingbook. Lifer asked that we don't cuss on the stream. There's parents with kids watching. Thanks, Crypto Buffet, for being here. At Crypto Buffet. This is a professional channel. There's no reason for cursing. Check out the Lifer to tutoring. It's totally worth your time to experience his knowledge and run with it. Best money spent for me. Awana Mana, thank you for telling everybody about your tutoring experience. They need to hear it. Teach me everything, Lifer. I will teach you everything I got, baby. Everything I got. Don't worry. Just show up. You got to meet me halfway. All you got to do is meet me halfway. Check out the 50-man candle on EXRD. The volume on the dump was pretty absurd. Okay. Cursing is low frequency. For sure. I appreciate you saying that. So we gave you YFI. Well, I talked about it. The technical analysis. Had you played the TA the way the TA was supposed to be played, it showed you the way. And the market is not, I mean, we're still in the market isn't unbelievable yet. It's moving. It's moving. But it's not unbelievable yet. Wow, EXRD did dump so hard. Look, my stop loss got hit. 4 hour was low, ready to rock. Look at that. EXRD just got no love on that flag. Dumped and then dumped some more. Interesting. Now it's shoulder, head, and shoulder. Ugh. EXRD, baby. Taking a fall. It's like, what, do they have an airdrop? Shoulder, head, and shoulder, they're forming a bit for EXRD. It's finally getting oversold again, but damn, what a beatdown, huh? I'm with you on that. That's a beatdown. Still kind of forming somewhat of a cup and handle. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. And we're at the 786 fib now, right? It's like you did your retracement all the way back down. Could go to the 886, but that's a full-blown retracement. And now it's holding that zone. The daily wants to pump for EXRD, showing signs of a triple bottom here. It has really bounced off 23 many times. 25 cents holding for EXRD. I already hold a big old bag of this. I just let it run. Talking about Hex in a bit of a cup and handle, wanting to pump to the upside. Right here. Hex looks very bullish to me. And starting that green candle, starting to pump to the upside. I see Hex going up about 63%, back to 35 cents. And Hex is 22222. Look at that. Hex at 2222. What is tonight, the 222 day? Pretty weird, right? The market cap for the entire market is at 222 trillion. Hex is at 222. Funny. Basic attention token showing signs of life, and honestly, not many people are talking about it. I don't know why, but they have their own wallet here. Look at this. You click on this right here. Welcome to the new Brave wallet. Hold crypto assets in your custody, track portfolio performance, and interact with Web3 dApps. Trade, invest, borrow, and lend with DeFi. All right from the Brave private browser. No extensions, no download required. Get started. Pretty cool. There's a wallet now, and every single browser is going to have something like this. So you take the measured move, you could take the wick here, all the way to there, swing it to the upside here, and this gives you the move. Give me about $2.18. And there you have it. Basic attention token. I see this thing doing damage and getting all the way back to $2.18. 68% gains coming for basic attention token. It's on my radar. We talked about poly pumping earlier today. Let's take a look at how poly did. It did all right. It pumped up. How much did it get? Nah, not too much, but about 7-8% from the call, from the initial. Gave it back, but coming back down on the 1 hour for more. And now it's kind of showing, look, it's showing this. These are my favorite types of beats right here. Keep it rocking with the Rasta Blaster. You ain't got the banalata. You ain't got the gadarata. Calderonster. Kevin Calderon, my dude, man. Shout out to you, brother. I love you, man. I just want to let you know. Yo, look at this. 25% gains coming out of Poly USDT, baby. I think this thing still has legs. It ain't done yet. It ain't done yet. Don't give up on me yet, baby. Don't give up on me, baby. Poly still wants to get up. How's JSMY? Still pumping? And when the 1 hour gets high, that's when you want to close the trade. You go to the 15-minute, it's probably high too as well. Yeah, they're both, and that's when you flip your flag. And you wait for that flag to fill out, and this comes back down if you want more. If you want to keep on tracking it or checking it. Let's take a look at KAVA. Thank you for the super chat from my man asking about KAVA. Take a look at KAVA on Binance for the USDT pair. What do we see happening for KAVA? Well, KAVA had a nice bit of a pump here. Let's look at it on the 4 hour time frame. Yeah, look at it the daily even. So KAVA been on the move. When its mainnet came out, it was a big deal for it. We played a little bit of that mainnet, buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing, you know. And remember, always go on COINMOM. We're going to be checking on KAVA here on COINMOM, right? And you can go to COINMOM, and what you want to do is you want to go to events, you want to type in KAVA. You just want to see if there's anything kind of brewing forward, if there's any big news. Mainnet, this type of tech news helps move the market. People don't realize that. So it's not by the rumor. We don't buy news. I want you to understand that. But we buy ideas that technical advancements, these technical advancements lead to price action. That's really the best way to explain this. Technical advancements that lead to price action is really what we're always focused on and looking for. I don't curse on the live out of respect, but like Gary Vee said, I don't believe how people talk is their downfall. And should it be something that people judge on how smart someone is? Just my opinion. I think it's mainly why, except I like blunts over joy. My locks hang low. Trust, I get the same. As long as you chill like Bob Marley. I want amount of the Brave browser connects to my uphold automatically. Didn't give another option. I wish it did. I'm out of JSMY. Scalped. Nice scalp too. VRA. Ren, bro. I'm up 180%. Return on investment. Entry 52 cents. Massive bullish divergence. 1 hour RSI. and 4 hour. Love learning. I want basic attention token. I get told I look like Bob Marley like 10 times a year. Jimmy Phillips. Shout out to Jimmy Phillips under the game. I swapped my SHIB for Dojalon. I got a big old bag of Dojalon. Thanks for jumping on with us. Appreciate that. MLN enzyme is an odd one. MCDX, I need to learn that at Crypto Greg. Crypto Greg, can I just type that in and find it? I don't see what Buffett said though. Urban Dictionary, eerie to be a total peace with the current state of being. The way you feel when you have no worries. Everyone can talk about how they want in their own house. This is the lifer house. Start using an additional indicator, MCDX. Shows where the smart money is coming in red. Yeah, someone was showing me that like a while back, right? Let's see it. Shows where that smart money coming in. They come in red. So when the red starts, that's the smart money. When the red leaves, right? So you're waiting for the red to begin to jump on in. Red hasn't come in. You got to front run the red though, in my humble opinion, right? Interesting indicator showing that smart money on the daily. Smart money's about to start coming into KAVA, in my humble opinion. About to start that next wave. That's what it looks like to me. The daily looks nice. But we got to come up and come back down before we get our bigger pump, my humble opinion. KAVA's got cup and handle action going, got a falling wedge going. It's got some things. Sorry, I wanted to grab that, and I was grabbing something else. And just... You can have resistance at about that point, you know. Someone could say it's a bit of a cup and handle, right? All right. Okay, 115% gains out of KAVA. All right. Could do some serious damage here, KAVA, right? That's what we're saying here. We're watching it closely, right? It could come back down though. A bounce off support is the best entry or breakout bounce off support region. So here or there, you know, like a bounce off this green area here at 3 or a bounce at 436. Watching it very, very closely though, but there's gains coming out of KAVA, in my humble opinion. Well, it says the charts. Okay. What's up with that chat? 11:19 p.m. Wow, we rocked out, right? Nice 2-hour stream, though. We gave it that full 2 hours. It just seems 2 hours seems to be the move. Thank you. Never heard of MCDX. You're always going to learn something here on this channel. Oh, man. GSX doesn't stop. That thing, GSX chain. Green is FOMO. He's funny, man. I've used it and reversed the colors. $2 hours, incredible. You like the 2 hours? Oh, yeah. Super impressed by streamers. You are king of crypto. Shout out to Crypto Buffet, man. Thank you. Let's take a look at GSX real fast. No, nobody does it like we do it, man. I'm telling you. We got it. We cover it. We know it by heart. I know so many coins by heart. Hundreds of them by heart. Like, I know the coins. I know this game. I don't do something unless I go all in, baby. And I put in 110%, and then there it is. I don't know how to read this thing at all, so I don't even want to put it up because I may be confusing my students. I've been doing really well without it for years. Don't really think I need it. I may sound stubborn because I am. I don't know. I don't like chasing this coin. It had its pump and dump, up and down nonsense. Probably pumped to the moon tonight. Getting overbought. Let's see where the 4 hour is. Hey, it got momentum. 4 hours got momentum. 1 hour needs to cool maybe. Daily. Ooh, daily's just getting started. Dang, man. This thing actually might have legs now. Look at that. The daily on this thing's about to explode. Might take a couple days, but this thing's looking like it may blow again. There's huge gains on that, so you gotta watch it, right? All right, everyone, I'm spent for the night. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you, my friends, are already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for showing support. Thank you for showing the love. Let's jump back into Bitcoin for a quick second. We went over Bitcoin. Went over the total too. We went over the dollar. Went over the market. Went over so much in the last 2 hours. Multiple coins, things that I'm thinking about, things on my radar, and other things that I got on my brain I'll be giving to the lifers. So reach out and jump into the Patreon where you can become one of us. You know you want to be one of us. If you're not one of us yet, you know you want to be in the group. You know you want to be a part of this movement. You know you love it. You know you like it. You know it makes you feel cozy and warm inside, and it's the place where you want to be. So don't waste time being in places where you don't need to be. Waste time in places where you need to be. Come on, hang out with the lifers, man. Look, possible inverted head and shoulder here on Bitcoin. That is annoying. So it's got to come down here. What we hope is that we continue to flag out while this 4 hour comes down. This is our hope, and that we don't go any lower. Or if we do, we only go like as low as here, and we don't change, you know. One last quick update, because I'm obsessed. I mean, that's a falling wedge, and what we hope is this. This is what we're looking for here. Because that daily wants to fly, so we just got to get rid of this minutia, hit this alert, and we don't go any lower than maybe here. Or here. And we get our bounce. 46,300. That would be beautiful. So far, the dump is occurring as suggested on the 4 hour, right? 1 hour says he wants to fly, but to me, it just says he's going to get to the top of this. But can it break out? We shall see. Only time will tell. We've been tracking this kind of for a while now, and it's a bit of a cup and handle, too. Got this weird cup, right? And like I've said before, this could be a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. Really nasty, strange one, but possible. So we're looking for the 1 hour to pump here. If you're looking for a scalp trade on BTC, what I'm liking here is this falling wedge on the 1 hour. With a 68% chance of a break to the upside. And not a lot of gains, you're just, boom, like that. Just seeing if you can get Bitcoin back up to the channel at about 47,100, right? Not a big move, though. It's almost not worth it. It's almost chopped that I don't trade. A lot of volatility heading into Monday morning with the candle close, the monthly January, a lot coming in. So I like to see what happens for Bitcoin in the morning before we make any big trades, right? There's our update for the night. Thank you all for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. Shout out to everyone here on the live. 219 likes, 167, 161 people on the viewership. Appreciate each and every one of you. Great playback, great chat rate. 6 minutes of watch time. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. You can believe when I end the stream, I hit end stream, right? When I hit this, it ends up with there's already been 500 hours of watch time already. Because if there's 3,798 playbacks with an average of 6 minutes, right? And it's crazy, but this is nuts. This is nuts. Look, 3,798 playbacks times 6 minutes, right? 2,780 minutes. You divided that by 60, right? So you have 379 watch hours already happening right now that have already happened in conjunction in the whole world. All the different people watching have already watched 379 hours of this footage. Absolutely insanity. Insanity what this algorithm does, I'm telling you right now. Shout out to everyone on the live. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much. And I'll see you all in the next live stream tomorrow. Bright and early, ready to go for Monday. I think I'm going to start the stream early again. I have to because of what's going on in the flights. I was supposed to be flying tomorrow morning in the night and be home by 10 for the live. But it's not going to happen. So I'm going to have to go live early tomorrow again about 8 a.m. All right? So I'll be live again tomorrow at 8 a.m. to about 9:30, giving you the bees, giving you the news, breaking it down, showing you what's cracking. And the market's going to open too while we're live, so we're going to see some volatility hopefully as well. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is